It's the Ruffian, named after the champion 3-year-old filly, who in 1975 broke down during a match race with Foolish Pleasure. Um, she was an amazing horse, and there was an awesome movie that was out in 2007 about her life and her trainer Frank Whiteley. Um, this year's Ruffian Grade 1, $300,000 for 3-year-olds and up, has a very competitive field, starting with the one horse Little Bell. This horse has run in 4 straight Grade 1 races and has earned $631,000 this year alone, not off the board at all in any of those Grade 1 races, and stands to have a great shot at winning this race. This horse was beat by Proud Spell and Music Note. They've exchanged. They've been beat by Music Note a couple of times, and these fillies will probably match up in the Breeders' Cup this year, at least a couple of them. The 2 is Right Moment, a horse I like a little bit. Definitely seems to move up if it's an off track, which there is a possibility there will be. This filly is a consistent Grade 2 performer. Again, it's going to move up on off track. The filly has earned $357,000 this year from 9 starts, with 5 wins. The 3 is a long shot Copper State out of the Jumpstart AP Indy sire. Jumpstart is a little bit of controversy right now, as that horse is the sire to Marble Cliff, an alleged Ohio bred who was found out that it was not an Ohio bred, and it was actually Marble Cliff was by Jumpstart, and the Ohio registered monies that was earned by Marble Cliff have been taken away, and it's a little bit of a controversy in Ohio. The 4 is most likely the favorite in Indian Blessing. Bob Baffert trained filly, 9 races, 7 wins, 2 seconds. Is the defending Breeders' Cup juvenile champion filly, and she's an amazing horse. If it's an off track, she seems to step up as well, winning the Breeders' Cup juvenile last year for fillies. The 5-horse Spring Waltz with Frank Stronach out of the Frank Stronach stable, Adina Springs bred, trained by Robert Frankel. Very good horse who is coming in, has raced a few times this year, coming off a little bit of a layoff, second start back. Horse could improve and can show her class under the right race scenario. The 6 is a long shot Stage Luck. It's a $1.6 million purchase. And the 7 is a horse I like a little bit, Tough Tiz Assist. She's been racing out in California, has been beat 3 times by Zenyatta, who I feel is just about the best filly in the country. I think she's going to prove that come Breeders' Cup time. But this filly has won 5 races from 9 starts at the distance and has never been off the board, earning over $500,000, and has shown, while the filly has raced mostly on the poly track in California, she did win a race on the dirt at Sunland, and has raced very good on other dirt tracks throughout her career. The 8 is Boca Grande, should be a long shot. However, this horse could be dangerous if she goes back to some of the form she showed last year around this time and before. She raced in all Grade 1 races last summer, and she's had 1 start. She ran second by a length through a non-winners of 3 optional claimer at Saratoga, and this filly could move up. Miraculous Miss is going to be one of the favorites, running in 4 straight Grade 1 races. She's a very competitive filly who's knocking on the door of $1 million. She's a 5-year-old. The way that I handicap this race, I think that the 4 is training right, and Indian Blessing that is, and is stepping up to this race in very good form, and has shown her ability to win the different distances and without a lot of speed pressing her, I think she's going to be difficult to beat. She has 3 races, 2 wins and a second at this track and at the distance. So the bet that I would recommend making under my handicapping would be Indian Blessing with Little Bell, Spring Waltz, Tough Tizzisis, and Miraculous Miss. So that's 4 with a 1, 5, 7, 9. And that would be a $16 try. Effecta Key, I would play that a couple of times. And good luck.